Dr. Stauber. Today I'm going to talk about why fibromyalgia patients typically have a very, very hard time getting better and making improvement. Most fibromyalgia patients and those dealing with chronic fatigue, migraines, whether it's digestive problems that you're dealing with your diagnosis, they've typically had some sort of upper neck and head trauma. And when you damage the tissue to the upper neck and head, you damage very important neurology of your brain and your brain stem. There's very delicate sensors that are at this upper level here. So you may have seen this before, but this is the bottom of your skull here, okay? And the bottom of your skull is designed to match up perfectly with the hole in the top bone in your neck. That's called your atlas bone. Now your atlas bone, those two holes should line up perfectly. But what happens with an upper neck trauma is the head gets whipped around and all the tissue in the brainstem here can get compressed, damaged, and irritated. And the reality behind that is, unless you've had that area fixed by an upper cervical doctor or someone with the skill and expertise to unlock that and reposition that atlas bone, it's probably stuck in the same position that it was when you originally had that trauma. So the Stauber procedure is designed to very gently and carefully restructure, reorganize, and allow your body to regain access to essentially the messages from the brain down to the rest of the body. Because when you have that trauma, what happens is your body essentially stops having full access to the brain. And that, of course, is responsible for your body's ability to heal. So symptoms like digestive disorders, sleep problems, pain perception, energy, fatigue, your breathing, that all stems from an area in the brainstem up here. And when the sensors of the upper neck and upper head in the head here are disrupted, it just wreaks havoc and creates a mess for the entire central nervous system. So until that area is corrected, the problems persist, and unfortunately they become more and more severe. They become more chronic, and it's more difficult to correct the longer the body holds that in place. You start to develop chronic arthritis. Sometimes there's autoimmune disorders that start to come into play. So if you're dealing with fibromyalgia or you've been diagnosed with it, regardless of how long it's been, whether it's been 5 years or 20 years, it's really, really important if your body's ever going to heal properly. If there is a problem up there, I'm not saying every problem comes from that area. However, if you've had an injury or a trauma and you never got that area corrected and there's damage to the upper part of the neck, then it's really important for you to get that fixed so that you can start to feel better. The benefits of having your head on straight, essentially, is the messages from your brain can get down to the rest of your body and increase your energy. You can sleep better, you move better. Most patients that I see report feeling a considerable less amount of pain, and the quality of their life just improves. So if you have any questions, I like to have a 5 or to 10 minute phone conversation with individuals before I take them on as patients, just so we get a good understanding that this is something that I can in fact help you with. Just give me a call, send me a message, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. I hope this really helps, and I hope it gives you a better understanding of maybe why you've been dealing with this. So whether it's, maybe you had a concussion, or maybe you had a car accident, maybe you had a birth trauma that you didn't know about. Perhaps you had a fall or you were abused. Whatever the case is, if your head's not on straight, your body cannot heal properly. So please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope this helps, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a super day.